Hey, SKOL Vikings faithful. What's up, Purple Nation? This is your die-hard Vikings fan, straight from the heart of Minnesota, fired up and ready to dive into the latest Vikings news. Can you believe it? We're staring down the barrel of Week 14, and our boys in purple are fighting tooth and nail just to keep the dream alive. But hold up. Last weekend's nightmare in Seattle? Yeah, that 26-0 shutout by the Seahawks has us all reeling, dropping us to a gut-wrenching 4-8. It's like the football gods decided to test our loyalty. Stick with me because we're breaking it all down in this Vikings news update, and trust me, there's fire still burning in this team. Who's ready to roar back? Let's unpack this chaos and gear up for the Commanders. Your thoughts in the comments. Let's hear 'em. That Lumen Field disaster? Man, it felt like a dagger to the soul. The Seahawks defense swarmed us like bees on honey, forcing 4 picks from our rookie QB J.J. McCarthy in his first start. Wait, no, hold on. That was Max Brosmer stepping in amid the injury storm, finishing 19 of 30 for just 126 yards and a brutal 32.8 passer rating. We couldn't muster a single point, folks. 0. It's our first shutout since... Well, let's not go there. And with 4 straight losses now, we're 4 games under .500 for the first time since Week 6 of 2020. Oof. But here's the spark. We're at home this Sunday, US Bank Stadium, where the roar of 66,000 strong can flip scripts. What was the breaking point for you in that game? Drop it below. Did the drops kill us, or was it the pressure up front? Look, I know it stings, Purple Warriors, but this isn't rock bottom. It's our rally cry. We've clawed from worse. Remember? That 2022 magic with Cousins? Lightning can strike again. As we limp into this last-ditch regroup, eyes on Washington, let's channel that pain into pride. We've got the vets stepping up, the young guns hungry, and a fan base that's unbreakable. This Vikings news drop is your lifeline. Stay locked in, because next up, we're dissecting how to watch and why this matchup screams redemption. SKOL, you feeling the turnaround vibes yet? Alright, Vikings fam, let's talk logistics because nothing pumps me up more than game day rituals. This Week 14 clash against the Commanders kicks off at noon sharp on Sunday, December 7th, right here in the fortress of US Bank Stadium. Fox has the broadcast locked and loaded, so fire up your TVs early. Pre-game hype starts at 11 a.m. with all the breakdowns from our boys like Kevin O'Connell scheming that perfect purple storm. Imagine it. Crisp December air, purple flags waving, and us ready to drown out any Commander's chatter. Who's tailgating with me? Tell me your pre-game superstitions in the comments. Streaming-wise, it's a feast. NFL Plus in the app for that mobile magic, or YouTube TV's NFL Sunday Ticket if you're chasing every angle. No excuses, no blackouts in our backyard. We've got 28 historic meetings with Washington under our belt, and get this, we lead the all-time series 15-13, including those gritty playoff battles. 5 postseason showdowns. Folks, talk about legacy, but zoom in on the recent heat. 5 wins in the last 6 against them. That 2022 road thriller? Cousins carved him up for the W. Stats like that? Pure fuel. How do you think we'll stack up this time? Run heavy or air raid? Hit me with your predictions. Bottom line, this setup screams opportunity in Vikings news. Home field, familiar foe, and our crowd turning the dome into a cauldron. Grab those tickets if you haven't. Section 134 for the diehards. Whether you're courtside or couchside, we're in this together. Lock in your watch party plans, share 'em below, and let's make this broadcast legendary. SKOL to the screens, who's got the snacks ready? Yo, Purple Pride, let's rewind the tape on this Commanders rivalry because history's got our back. 28 clashes total, 5 in the playoffs. That's the kind of lore that gets my blood pumping. We hold that slim 15-13 edge overall, but those postseason tilts? Just 2-3 there, with the last one a wild card heartbreaker on January 2nd, 1993. Man, the ghosts of those games still whisper in the wind. Yet, flip to the now. Minnesota's owned the script lately, snagging 5 of the past 6 meetings. It's like we've cracked their code, turning FedEx Field into our playground. Remember November 6th, 2022? Kirk Cousins, cool as ice, diced up his old squad on the road for a statement win. That grit? It's in our DNA. Fast forward to 2025. And yeah, we're battered at 4-8, but Washington's limping in at 3-9, desperate for air. Their skids 7 deep, 7 losses. Our defense, led by Brian Flores' blitz-happy schemes, could feast. We've allowed just 18.7 points per game on average this year, 28th in scoring offense but top 15 against the run. Rivalry stats like these, they scream upset potential. What's your all-time favorite Vikings commander's memory? Spill it in the comments. Let's relive the glory. This isn't just a game, Vikings news crew. It's a chapter in our epic. With the dome shaking and purple jerseys everywhere, we rewrite narratives. 5 of 6? That's momentum we can grab. As we eye redemption post-Seattle, let's honor those past Ws by stacking another. Engage with me. Do we dominate early or grind late? Your call fuels the fire. SKOL to the series lead onward. Commander spotlight time. And oh boy, is Jayden Daniels a wild card that'll keep our D honest. This kid's been out 4 weeks after that nasty elbow dislocation in Week 9 against, ironically, the Seahawks, same crew that just blanked us. Scary stuff, right? But here's the buzz from Vikings news. He's full go in Thursday's practice. No injury designation looming. Washington's 3-9 overall, but when Daniels starts those 6 games, they're 2-4, scraping by with a defense that's leaked 25-plus points in every loss. Yikes, their secondary's ranked dead last, allowing 280 yards per game through the air. Stats don't lie. In his limited action, Daniels has slung 1,184 yards, 8 TDs against just 2 picks, 62.5% completion. Crisp as fresh snow. Add 262 rushing yards and 2 scores on the ground. That's dual-threat nightmare fuel. Our Vikings D, gassed from Seattle, better bring the heat. We've notched 35 sacks this season, but Daniels scrambles like lightning. If he's back, it's a chess match. Can Flores confuse him with those exotic pressures? Or does he torch us like he did the Giants for 300+? Fans, if you're scheming fantasy lineups, who's your defensive MVP here? Comment your bold takes. Wrapping this spotlight, Daniels' return amps the stakes in this Vikings news preview. Washington's offense awakens with him, averaging 24 points in his starts versus 17 without. But our purple wall? We've held QBs under 200 yards in 3 of our last 5 homes. This could be the spark we need to snap our skid. What if Daniels slips early? Game changer. Engage. Do we double team or spy him? Your insights sharpen our edge. SKOL. Let's make his comeback our conquest. Shifting gears to our side, Vikings spotlight on the beast himself. DT Jonathan Allen, the ex-commander's wrecker now repping purple. This spring, we locked him down with that juicy 3-year, $60 million pact. $17 million a year to fortify Flores front. First time facing his old crew. Talk about extra juice. Allen's 8 years in D.C. were legendary. 2 Pro Bowls, 16.5 sacks in 21-22 alone. But his 2025 debut? Just 5 TFLs and 2.5 sacks through 12 games. Not the splash we craved, with injuries nipping at the edges. Yet, dig deeper, Washington's 19th in sacks allowed at 29, so they protect well, but Allen's run stuffing? Elite, anchoring our line for 1.2 yards per carry against. In Seattle, he logged 3 tackles, but we need that veteran fire Sunday. Imagine him sacking Daniels on 3rd down, silencing the ghosts of his past. Our D's allowed just 3.8 yards per rush overall, top 10 stuff. Allen versus old mates? This personal, poetic. Who's fired up for this revenge arc? Hit the comments. Will Allen notch his 3rd sack here? In this Vikings news glow-up, Allen embodies our grit. 30 years old, battle-tested, hungry for redemption. That $60 million bet, paying dividends in leadership alone, mentoring our D-line through the storm. If he disrupts early, it cascades. More 3-and-outs, shorter fields for our O. Fans, let's hype him. What's your prediction for his stat line? Tackles, sacks, forced fumbles? Share below, build the buzz. SKOL to the big man. Time to roar. Vikings Nation. Let's get real about this playoff pulse. It's faint, but flickering. At 4-8, with 4 straight LS, we're outsiders staring at a miracle. NFC teams above us collapsing hard down the stretch. Think Lions or Packers stumbling. Not impossible, we've seen wilder. Our tiebreaker math? We'd need to win out, snag 8-9, and pray for chaos. Last shutout like Seattle's? Buried us, but home cooking changes everything. Stats show 3-2 at US Bank this year, averaging 22 points scored. Playoff odds? Slim 5% per models, but hey, underdogs built this franchise. Flashback to 2020 skid, we bounced with fire. Now, with McCarthy, Waite, Brosmer stabilizing amid injuries, under center it's rebuild vibes. Washington's 3-9 skid mirrors ours. Beat M and momentum surges. We've won 5 of 6 lately, that's our edge. But collapse? Their Ds allowed 27 per game last 5. Opportunity knocks. What's your hot take on our chances? 0% or sneaky 10? Comment. Let's debate the dream. This flicker in Vikings news? It's our battle cry. No quit in purple. Even if playoffs fade, pride's on the line, build for 26. Engage. Which collapse do you need most? Your voice amps the fight. SKOL. Keep believing, one snap at a time. Diving into O'Connell's war room. Folks, post-Seattle, it's all regroup. That 26-0? Exposed our O-line. Sacked 4 times. Pressured 14. KOC's mantra. Execute fundamentals. We've averaged 18.7 points, 28th league-wide. But at home? Upped to 24. Plan A. Lean on Aaron Jones Sr. If his shoulder holds, 489 rush yards already. Mix in Justin Jefferson's 747 receiving. Unstoppable duo. Against Washington's porous D bottom 5 versus pass, we scheme bootlegs, RPOs to free JJ. Injury ripple? McCarthy's cleared post-concussion, but Brosmer's reps sharpen the edge. KOC's tweaks. More 11 personnel, quick releases to counter blitzes. We've held foes under 20 twice at home. This Vikings news intel? Straight fire. O'Connell's 4-8 record belies his schemes. Expect play-action bombs. How do you see our game plan unfolding? Run first or aerial assault? Your call in the comments. Regroup's essence. Adapt or die. KOC's rallying cry echoes 22's turnaround. With Allen anchoring D, we flip scripts. Fans, what's one adjustment you'd demand? Share, let's co-strategize. SKOL to the coach. Turn pain to gain. All right, Purple Army, historical deep dive because rivalries fuel the soul. That 15-13 all-time nod? Hard-earned over decades. Playoff scars, 2-3 like 93's wildcard gut punch. Teach resilience. But recent dominance? 5 of 6 WS, including Cousins' 2022 masterclass. 300-plus yards, no picks. Washington's averaged 16 points against us lately. Our D's feasted. Zoom to 25. Their 3-9 mirrors our struggles, but our home mojo? 3-2, plus crowd noise ranking top 3. Stats whisper upset. We've covered in 4 of last 5 versus them. This clash? Echoes of underdog lore. Favorite rivalry moment? That 0-2 shootout? Tell me below. Nostalgia bonds us. History in Vikings news? It's prophecy. We bend arcs toward purple. Engage. Predict the score, 24-17 us? Your vision shapes reality. SKOL. Honor the past. Seize the now. Daniels decoded Viking style, his 1,184 yards, 8 TDs? Impressive, but flaws glare. 2-4 record, defenses tee off when he holds ball. Our secondary, post-Seattle picks, rebounds, held QBs to 58% completion last 3. Spy with Van Ginkel, blitz with Flores twists. Washington's O-line, 29 sacks allowed, ripe for Allen's disruption. Rushing threat, 262 yards, but we've stuffed mobile QBs, 3.2 yards per scramble allowed. If full go, test his elbow early. Fantasy nugget. Daniels props over 200 pass? Tempting, but our bent. Under. Who's your D-line disruptor? Comments. Let's scout. Spotlight synergy. Daniels versus Purple Wall equals fireworks. This Vikings news edge? Preparation wins. Fans bold prop bet? Share, ignite the hype. SKOL. Hunt the dual threat. Allen unleashed. Facing X? Pure motivation. His 2.5 sacks underwhelm. But run D? Stellar 1.1 yards per carry inside. Washington's ground game? 4.2 average. Allen's turf to own. That's $60 million ink? For moments like this, third down stops, QB hits. Vets like him mentor Harrison Phillips pairs for double trouble. Commanders' 19th rank in sacks allowed? Invites chaos. Predict. Allen 2 TFLs minimum. Your stat guess? Drop it. Vikings news vet vibe. Allen's fire reignites us. Engage. Sacker stuff. Comments fuel. SKOL. X Factor explodes. Playoff math crunch. 4-8 needs 4-1 finish for fringe shot. Win out. Beg for 49 airs/lion slips. Odds. For 0.2% per ESPN, but we've defied longer. Washington's gift. Beat M. 5-8 breathes life. Tiebreakers favor us over them. Dream scenario. Sweep NFC East cellar dwellers. Real talk. Pride over math now. But flicker. Ignite it. Your required miracle. Packers fade. Comment. Vikings news hope. Math's math. Heart's heart. SKOL. Chase the impossible. KOC blueprint. Post shutout. Emphasize protection. O-line drills galore. Jones 489 yards? Feed the beast. 25 carries minimum. Jefferson screens to counter underneath. We've scored 22 home average. Push 28. Tweaks. More no huddle to tire their D. Injury bounce back? Full health unlocks. Game plan gold? Your tweak idea? Vikings news schemes. Evolve or perish. Fans run or pass heavy. Engage. SKOL. Rivalry redux. 93 wild card loss? Fuel. But 2022 W? Blueprint. Control clock. Force errors. Recent 5 of 6. Pattern holds. Home? Undefeated in last 3 versus them. Legacy stat. 15-13 lead grows to 16-13? Epic. Memory lane. Your top W? Share. Vikings news lore. Past powers present. SKOL. Add to the ledger. Daniels dismantle. Full practice? Good, but elbows question mark. Are 35 sacks? Target 3+. Coverage tightens post drops. Prop. Under 1.5 TDs. Disrupt or bust. Your D strategy? Comments. Vikings news hunt. Dual threat down. SKOL. Allen arc. Old team? 3 tackles, 1 sack predict. Motivation multiplier x2 output. Run stuff king. Stat call? Yours? Vikings news beast. X payback. SKOL. Pathway pulse. Win plus chaos equals wildcard whisper. 8-9 threshold possible with our schedule. Commanders step 1. Your collapse pick? Engage. Vikings news dream. Flicker to flame. SKOL. O-line overhaul. Seattle's 14 pressures? Fixed with Fry's addition quick sets. Protect the pocket, unleash arms. Your must-have play? Comment. Vikings news fortify walls up. SKOL. Series surge. 5 of 6? Extend to 6 of 7. Playoff edge? 2-3 flips with W. Iconic play? Yours? Vikings news dynasty. Build it. SKOL. Jayden jeopardy. Scramble stop. Spy success 80%. Elbow limits? Exploit. Bold stop? Share. Vikings news trap. Set it. SKOL. Allen ambush. Interior pressure. 2.5 sacks to 5. Former fuel. Prediction. Comments. Vikings news roar. Unleash. SKOL. Miracle map. Lions lose 2, we win 3 boom. In. Odds defy. We thrive. Your bet? Engage. Vikings news quest chase. SKOL. Alright, Vikings warriors, we've unpacked the pain, the plans, the fire. Now it's your turn to fan the flames. That Seattle shutout? buried but not us. With Daniels lurking and Alan hungry, Sundays are salvation. Smash like if you're hyped. Drop your score prediction in the comments. 24-13 purple? Who's with me? Subscribe for every Vikings news beat. Hit notifications so you never miss the roar. And share this with your fellow SKOL squad. Spread the purple gospel. We rise together. Until next time, keep pounding that drum. SKOL Vikings. Let's eat.